The 14-year-old now, Suryavanshi. And again, catch it, Katie! It's coming up here! 6 more, you betcha. Little flick of the wrists and away she goes for the next. Not much! New balls, please! Top 10 nearly. Oh, change of pace, slow ball. Oh, nearly. Suraj had to go for it, but it... Thrashing, flashing by... And he can't! Oh! Oh, that's big! That's huge! And again, 6 more! Stays low. Oh, what a shot that is! Improvised beautifully. And the fastest 50 this season. That's up in the air. And clears long off. But gets the opportunity now once he pitches up. Oh, flick for 6. He gets third man's up to it. It'll bounce away and it's racing away. Oh, beautifully hit for 6 more. Oh, smash to the offside. There is no... Make it 30. Wow. Deep mid-wicket, over him. Of just 35 balls.
Suryavanshi going to do here?
Well, the answer is he's going to smash it for 6 over extra cover. An extraordinary shot from Suryavanshi, beautifully struck. But it really was almost, well, it was an uppercut played in Visit Worcestershire New Road, and Suryavanshi on the charge. Although, good response from home, just holding that one back a bit, and Suryavanshi just pushes it out on the offside. And how? Brilliant from Suryavanshi, 38 off 21. Home round the wicket bowls and make that 44 off 22. I beg your pardon, it's not gone all the way. Landed just inside the rope at long off, but
for him now as Suryavanshi waits.
Well, he comes in from the Diglis end, the tall spinner and bowls, and his first ball is launched. So he's not having a look at him, he's decided he's going to go straight away, and that's so much pressure straight away. And Suryavanshi hasn't disappointed us. We came here this morning hoping to see something special from him, and he's now 48 off 23 deliveries. And Taz Ali, leg spinner, just flicking the ball from one hand to another, has some problems to deal with. Comes in again now from the Diglis end and bowls, and well, there you go. There's his 50. This is about 15 rows back into the Basil D'Oliveira stand here at New Road, and that's another 50 for Suryavanshi. He is not just an exciting ball striker, but he is a consistent run scorer, and he had a very slow start, as Brian Halford alongside me was saying.
Yes.
But he has really launched into the bowling in the last few minutes.
He scored 41 from his last 11 balls faced.
Amazing.
And he seems to have damaged the ball because it's being thrown from one umpire to the next. But there is an incredible player, isn't it? There does seem to be a real sense of him wanting to assert himself on each bowl.
Yeah.
The first ball of an over often
is a challenge for him. Yeah, absolutely. Amazing. It's great to watch. I'm really excited watching this at the moment. There are 10,000 of you watching our live stream apparently at the moment. We'd love to hear from you on the live chat, but you can also get in touch directly with me on Twitter, or X as it used to be. Twitter as it used to be, X as it is now. At Frank Watson 58 is the handle, at Frank Watson 58, and feel free to get in touch and tell us what you think. Maybe you've seen something we haven't, or maybe you've seen a bit more of some of these Indian players than we have. Welcome your views, as long as you're very complimentary about us and say how wonderful Worcester looks and all that kind of thing. Keep it clean. Be lovely to hear from you. But it's a privilege to watch, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Brian? It really is. And it's not slogging, it's proper ball striking. Taz Ali, he's got a new ball, comes in and bowls a little bit flatter, and well bowled actually. Not going to lob another one up there for Suryavanshi, and he just chops this one away for us. Here we go again, Ali to Suryavanshi, and that one is launched over extra cover, and it's not gone all the way, it's bounced just inside the rope. Oh, that's a good shot from Suryavanshi, just down on one, lifting the ball over square.
That would be something
incredible. Well, it isn't amazing. There you are, you've tempted him. That's wider than his sixes previously. The boundary is, that one's gone miles. It's cleared the boundary by about 50. Absolutely. You know, I turned up this morning, Brian, like you, hoping to see something special, and I'm just loving it at the moment. Absolutely magnificent. Just punching this one off the back foot up to long off for a single. It is like watching, really pleasing. And he's got 4 more here as Holmes' width is just sliced, using the pace of the bowler. Home wayward in line, and perfectly understandable that he could be a little bit wayward because he's been put on. It's Taz Ali to resume after the drinks break, and normal service is resumed as Suryavanshi whacks this one straight as a die down the ground, flat 6. Never got above about 15 feet in the air, but cleared the ropes, and he goes to 98. Quite extraordinary innings this from Suryavanshi. It's been absolutely brilliant, and he's now in sight of 100, and it has been utterly memorable from my point of view. I don't think I've seen cleaner ball striking from anybody in a long time in this country. Nicely played as he just works this one away on the leg side. Well bowled by Tazeli. Goes to 99. Would you say that's fair, Brian?
Yeah,
cricket that I've seen in, not IPL, not Big Bash, but in this country, in the Blast, and in the 100 as well, I suppose. I don't think I've seen better ball striking than this. This guy's a genius.
He is indeed. It's an honour to be watching him. I'd be really interested also to have a word with the scorers between innings to see how many runs he scores off the first balls of over. Because he really does seek to dominate from the start of the over, and he's hit quite a few sixes in that way.
Malhotra takes a single. So here we are, 99 not out, Suryavanshi. Facing the last ball of the over. 49 deliveries he's faced. 10 fours and 7 sixes. Absolutely magnificent from the young man.
Well, he went to 50 in the grand manner with a 6. Is he going to do the same?
Well, it's a dot, well bowled. And no, he just works it to the fielder at mid-wicket. So maybe the great young man maybe just has a few nerves. Hasn't shown any, but maybe. He a little bit tense. Won't be for long, I shouldn't think. And there it is, as he just goes on the back foot, punches it through the covers, raises his bat, cheers from his teammates who are all on their feet. Absolutely magnificent innings from this prodigious talent. It really is quite remarkable. An embrace from his partner, 100 of 52 deliveries, and now will he carry on?
And we'll have to wait and see who grabs it with both hands, because this is the place to impress. The selectors basically look at you, how can you handle that pressure, because you're just on the edge. If you do well, if you keep doing well consistently, you get a chance to play for India A and then come and play for the senior team.
Starts off rushing the batter, but he's... Oh, was it a catch? Seems like it was a catch. Steps out. Does Priyansharya. That's the surety you need.
These two batters, they're not going to stop. They are used to scoring runs quickly, using his feet. This pitch has had a lot of sun in the morning. It was a little damp, so it was too paced. Match progress, the first game, kept getting better.
Takes the aerial route. And a sixer to end the over. It's 11 without loss. Into movement. But this is the Vaibhav Suryavanshi we've come to know and come to love. Here in the crowd.
He's somebody who comes on to bat. I've heard so many people, and that is what you need in international cricket. That he's been dropped off the first ball that he faced. He'll carry on the way he bats.
What record is this? Quick single, quick single. Oh, this decided to not go beyond for the overthrows, but
so many times we've seen these direct hits. The batter, what a pickup. Lovely throw.
Oh, he's gone. It didn't last long, this innings. or it seems like it's Priyansh Arya who's been run out. And in comes Namandhir in his stead. Oh, he hits it big. He hits it long, he hits it up. A Vaibhav Suryavanshi special right in front of you. End of the over. Rohit would be disappointed. Fell into Vaibhav's arm. No movement. I think he was searching for that swing that he was getting in the first few deliveries. Strayed a little bit towards mid. Up and over. Here's the infield. This is clever batting. Mark with the boundary.
That is why India chose to bat first. On the bowler, bowling very short, making room for himself. Naman laid it over extra cover.
Happening here, Manipa. There's a 14-year-old who slashes at that ball. Calls for catch, but there's no. He's waiting for the umpire to give the signal. Rahul Asher, whether it's a 6 or a 4.
It was because it didn't time it too well, but he hits it so hard that the ball keeps going away from the fielders. He knows how to take advantage of the first 6 overs. His intentions were clear. He's going to clear that 30 yards.
Full toss. A gift. And a gift taken with both hands.
Ayan's birthday tomorrow. It's going to be giving gifts. That's pressure. The batter in front.
Shorter this time, overcompensating. But the end result is just the same. 21 of the over, 43 for 1. Hit. Lucky. As they say, luck favors the brave. Namandhir.
And in T20 cricket, it doesn't really matter where the runs come from. In an A-team on a roll. Nothing wrong with that delivery. Sometimes do I need to do to get wickets or save runs?
For the T20 World Cup. Oh, that was nonchalant by Namandhir.
Yeah, and that brings the 50 for batters as well, but there's a lot of pressure on the bowlers because they think that let's keep him on strike. Good use of the feet there, good use of the wrist. Knew where the gap was.
Wickets to his name in this format, but his first delivery just along the floor.
When I see a batter like that, start bowling in my mind, start thinking that what would I do to a batter like that? I don't get an answer.
Of Suryavanshi. Crashed it. The sound that it made of.
What an entertainer. What an entertainer. What a start. Dropped by the UAE captain. He must be thinking now, if I had taken that catch, the Indian team.
There is no doubt that he's a precocious talent and he's using that. There was a sweeper cover this time around.
He's just 14. With time.
Fetch that. Just fetch that. Wow. The less it seems to affect Suryavanshi. He just goes on and on and on.
This is pressure on the bowlers. This is pressure on the bowler. Over-pitch delivery, outside the off-stump, room for the batter to free his bowling against Virendra Sehwag because he had the ability to hit every delivery.
Again, tries to clear the infield and does it with aplomb. Like you. After 5, it's 71 for 1.
He goes, smashes one again, and no chance for any fielder there. Another boundary. It's his second T20 50 in spectacular fashion. Did he get to it? Or not? 300 the strike rate, only 4 dot balls. That's how brilliant he has been.
And goes through with the shot. That's the hallmark of Vaibhav Suryavansh's batting. He goes through with the shot, even he's with it.
Another magnificent stroke over extra length this time, and uses good extension of the arms. Gets under the ball, gets another boundary. Doesn't matter. Knock.
Catch it is the call this time. Fielder at long on, still so easy. It was hanging in the air for a long, long time and never looked comfortable. End of the power play. Would you believe it? India 82 for 1. Catch it is the call, but I don't think the fielder can catch it. He could watch that go. 6 of the very first ball of the over. Pressure back on Faraz.
Sixes smashed in one day. 30, and I think we're close to 40 already, and it's just the first 6-7 over.
Goes for that again, finds the gap. He's dealing it.
It's like playing in the backyard at home. 6 every second ball. Take a moment and rethink their strategy, because all they're doing at the moment is feeding in their halves, and these Indian batters are too good to be bowled there, and
Getting that outside edge, but still will race towards the fence for 4.
and whatever UAE have bowled has turned into misery. Weather breeze. This time around, batter wanting to go over extra, and this one is a huge 6. Another one.
Raining 6s here in Qatar. India A. Are we going to see a 300 here? These two batters are batting, especially this man, the left-hander, and surely post that total on the board. Lighted delivery again, looking for the wicket, but at the moment they need to cut. A huge over comes to an end. As India A, 109. Was in the slot. It's a crime to bowl Vaibhav there. He will dispatch those for 6s.
The 100 partnership with another 6, and it's like playing cricket on a book. Again, bowling in his arc, and that is one of the best things that he does, and he gets the result so often because he's very
Too wide. A Vaibhav keeping us when you can see those big hittings from these two batters in the middle. For delivery, it was in the air. Fielder does well. Lower bounce again. But the result, yet another 6 from this dashing southpaw.
wherever they bowl, it's just a smash, either the ropes or over them. Lower short ball, weighted well.
Full toss. The result is similar. 2 of just 29 deliveries.
What do you say now? Just one-way traffic. Wherever you bowl, the result is the same. 8-6, 9.
Smash that. That went like a tracer bullet as
I know was bowled, and it's 100 of this DP World Asia Cup. Was smacked through the extra cover region. There it goes, smacked over extra cover. What a brilliant knock. Another 102, 10th boundary for him. 9 sixes along with that to get to this magnificent century.
Big number, and why not?
He goes again. And it's yet another. That's what he wants.
Well, he's unstoppable. Absolutely. The ball is not staying on the ground. It's in, and we are only seeing a festival of sixes here. And
Goes short. Is there a chance? Breathing a sigh of relief. Mayank was hovering at long off.
if that is a maximum. But it was not easy to pick. And then you look at Suryavanshi and see the power he has. Yeah, it is. Another big 6 off the bat of Suryavanshi.
Shortish and punished. This
Well, that is a gravity defeat in the air. Look at that. He wants to bowl it away from his arm, away from Vaibhav Suryavanshi. Can you? And once again, another maximum. 12 sixes. What an innings.
10 fours, 12 sixes.
Words.
Meanwhile, a 150 partnership. And you can add a few more runs to it. That performance might be under threat because of the number of times he's sending it out there.
Well, you can say it this way.
Wow. Just top power. Although, to be fair, the bowler didn't do himself any favors. To 11. Namandeer wants to join the party. But he can't. As Arfan breaks this partnership and Namandeer, the vice-captain, heads back.
Has to depart, and that was a bit short and couldn't get the timing right on it. And then
this over was going without a boundary. Vaibhav recognized that, changed it in an instant. Of 12, it's 186 for 2. 188 for 2, rather.
at under-19 competition in Bihar.
It's heading towards the sun. And it's got its own wings. 50 tournament sixes on day one itself.
Power he possesses. He's only one hit shy of 150. Reaches 144. 41 deliveries, and he's got 15 sixes in this inning.
Upish calls for catch it. It has ended. That page with Vaibhav Suryavanshi scored 144 before that. Upish. But pierces that gap. He long off and sweeper cover, and he gets off the mark with a boundary.
Fours in this tournament, 56s in this tournament. And the reason why, because early on,
He's asking for a wide. It hasn't been given. At the end of it, to talk to him, see him, be in his company. Swept away. Clean timing. Jitesh.
well, Jitesh finds this nicely. Look at that, going down the leg side, and he puts a full bat to it for a maximum.
That might be past right now for that. Guys, the reverse hit. Didn't time it as well as he would have wanted.
End of the over. After 14, it's 211. Given him a wonderful 144 runs knock.
It's high in the sky. Has it got the distance? It does. Taking cover. Jitesh also showcasing his might.
This was ball short. He didn't get, was a little early on his shot, but he still managed to send it off for another maximum. I wonder what info was after this.
Is that yet another drop catch? Because it's going towards the boundary. We'll wait for the umpire.
India have just been scoring runs with ease. Runs are coming.
Takes the aerial route once more. Jitesh. A couple. At the end of 15.